In this video, I'm going to walk through how to get job referrals by sending messages to your connections on LinkedIn. So what you're seeing on my screen right now is just my LinkedIn newsfeed. So when you go to linkedin.com, this is probably the first thing you'll see. And then you want to go to My Network up here on the top bar. And then over here where it says Manage My Network, you'll see you have connections and contacts. You want to go to your connections. Now I'm looking at a list of all my connections. What you want to do is search with filters up here towards the top. Now it's going to give you this top bar here with all these filters that you can apply. You can ignore this section. This is Apollo right here. This is just because I have the Apollo Chrome extension plugged in. But for you, you're probably just going to see these filters up top. And then I would click on all filters. So what we want to do here is filter all your connections on LinkedIn to find the people who are most likely or the best fit for giving you a referral for the type of job that you're looking for. So one very specific way to do that would be if you are targeting a specific company. You can, let's say I'm trying to get a job at Google. So I can type in Google right there, click on Google, show results. And now it's going to show me people I'm connected with on LinkedIn who work at Google currently. So you can see I have 20 results for this. And then I could just go down this list one by one, message each individual and say something. Let's just say I was messaging this person. I could click the message button here, and then a message is going to pop up, and then I would say something like, like, hey, I'm super interested in getting a job at Google. Would you be able to refer me for the XYZ position? So I'm just like typing this off the top of my head. You can probably come up with a way better message than that. A couple things to keep in mind when you're drafting your message to ask someone for a referral. One, you might consider starting with more like small talk or just kind of social banter before you hit them with the ask for a referral. So these are your connections. So sometimes you will have like message history with the connection, or you'll know who they are, or they might actually be your friend or somebody you've worked with in the past. So in that case, you don't just want to ask them just like straight away for the referral. You want to say like, hey, how's it going? Saw you got a new job. Saw you've been doing this. I heard this. And kind of like break the ice and just like have a social conversation first, and then ask, hey, I'm really trying to get a job at Google. And that brings up the second thing that you should do before you ask for a referral, which is go to that company's website, look at their open positions, find the link to the job posting that you want to apply for, and then send it to that person and say, hey, are you able to refer me for this position? And that's going to make it a lot easier for them. So one, make sure you have some social banter, some friendly conversation before you ask for the referral. And then two, find the specific position you want to apply to, especially if you're interested in a specific company, and send them the link to that position so it's very easy for them to refer it or to refer you to that position internally. So the second, let's discard that message. And then I'm going to reset my filters. So the second way to find someone who's going to be able to give you a referral for a job, this is going to be a broader approach. You might actually want to start with this approach, but if you go down to the very bottom of all these filters, you'll actually notice that you can search for keywords. So I'm going to put the sales keyword in the title box there. Now something got messed up because I can see that I got 15.8 million results and I definitely don't have that many connections. So it looks like when I reset filters, my connection filter got removed. So let's make sure I'm only looking at my first connections. Okay, so this looks more right. So I have 380 connections who have sales somewhere in their title. So This person is a sales specialist at Adobe. This person is a field sales rep. This person is a sales leader. This person is a senior director of sales. And again, I can go through to each one of these and click message, and then draft a similar message. Except now we have to keep in mind you're not targeting a specific company anymore. So these people are going to be from all different types of companies. So in this case, you might do a really broad message, because if these people work in sales, they probably know people in sales. So you can say something more broad, like after you do the banter and the social conversation, you can say something like, hey, do you know of anybody hiring for, and then insert the job title you're looking for. So you might be looking for sales development representative positions, or inside sales rep positions, or account executive positions, or any type of sales position. If you know what job title you are targeting, ask them, hey, do you know anybody who's hiring for this position, and could you refer me to them? Could you connect me to them? And what will happen some of the times is they'll be hiring for that position at their company, and they'll say, yeah, we're hiring for that position. And then you could say, oh, can you like refer me in your internal applicant tracking system? Or if they say, I know if somebody else is hiring for that position, then say, oh, great, can you connect me to that person? Can you like put us in a group chat on LinkedIn and introduce me to that person? So those are the two main ways to get referrals from your LinkedIn connections. First, by searching for people who work at a specific company, if you know you're targeting a specific company, or second, by filtering by people who have certain keywords in their job title. One more thing to keep in mind when asking for referrals is that the employee that refers you, if you actually get hired, that employee will often get a bonus. And these bonuses can be thousands of dollars. For salespeople, they can be anywhere from like $1,000 or $2,000. I've even heard of like $5,000 or $10,000 or more for some like technical positions, like a software developer or an engineer. So just be aware that, the employees can be incentivized to refer you and get you a job. And then also keep in mind that getting a referral can sometimes increase your chances of getting an interview by a lot, because internally recruiters often work on a software called an ATS, or an applicant tracking system. And when you get referred internally by an employee at that company, they have to submit your name and your information through that system. And so it shows up as, you got referred by Cole or whoever. And so that the recruiters and hiring managers often prioritize those referred applications more than other applications. So the reason to do all of this is that it's going to increase your chances of getting an interview, especially in a job market that is super competitive like it is right now. So hopefully that helped. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to connect with me and message me on LinkedIn. My name is Cole Feldman, ColeFeldman. If you are going to connect with me, just make sure you add a note, because I don't accept all connect requests if there's not a note, and I'm not sure who's reaching out. But yeah, hopefully this helps you to get more referrals.